Do you have a dull kitchen knife that can't even slice a tomato? Don't waste money on expensive sharpeners or replacements just yet. I've discovered a genius hack using something you already have at home: toothpaste. Yes, you heard right. This unexpected trick will bring your knife back to life, making it cut like it's brand new. Stay with me until the end, and you'll be amazed. We all know that even the best knives get dull over time. It's frustrating, isn't it? Some people try old-school methods like using a sharpening stone or rubbing it on a glass bottle, but those methods can damage the blade. This hack is different, simpler, faster, and incredibly effective. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Today, I'm revealing the secret to restoring your knife sharpness using toothpaste and a common household item. Watch closely because the secret lies in a surprising detail. Here's what you need to do. Spread a thin layer of toothpaste evenly on both sides of the knife blade. Make sure to cover the entire length. The magic lies in the fine abrasives found in toothpaste. They polish and refine the blade without damaging it. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. Next, grab a porcelain mug. Any coffee cup will do. Flip it upside down to expose the rough, unglazed bottom. Now here's the secret ingredient: salt. Just sprinkle a tablespoon of salt onto the bottom of the mug. Why salt? It acts as a gentle abrasive that enhances the sharpening effect. This combination is unbelievably powerful. Now, take the knife and slide it back and forth along the edge of the mug. Don't press too hard. Just let the toothpaste and salt do their work. You'll see a fine residue forming on the blade. That's the dull metal being polished away. Flip the knife over and repeat on the other side. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. Once you're done, rinse the knife under warm water to remove any toothpaste and salt residue. Wipe it clean, and you'll notice a shiny, polished edge. But the real magic is in the test. Watch this. I'll grab a piece of fruit, and look, it slices through effortlessly like a hot knife through butter. No more frustration, no more struggling. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments. This hack works on all types of knives, whether they're cheap or expensive. It's a budget-friendly solution that gives your knives a second life. Plus, it's quick, easy, and uses ingredients you already have. Don't waste money on professional sharpening or expensive gadgets. Try this at home and you'll never look at toothpaste the same way again. Discover why professional butchers around the world have been putting clothespins on their kitchen knives. And once you learn the reason, you'll thank me for this tip forever. Here's one of my knives that I use almost every day. Over time, it lost its sharpness completely and turned from a cutting tool into something that only squashes food. I'll show you. Here's a chayote, a great test for a blade's sharpness. When I try to slice it, even with pressure, it won't go through. It just leaves a dent, proving this knife is basically useless. If you cook a lot at home, you know how frustrating this is. When this happens, many people throw their knives away and buy new ones. But that's throwing away money, and you really don't need to. Today, I'll prove to you how a simple clothespin can change everything. That's right, a regular clothespin. So pay close attention, because this hack will save you a fortune. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Grab a standard clothespin. Then get a piece of 120 grit sandpaper, like the one I'm showing here. Place the clothespin on top of the sandpaper and trim a piece of sandpaper to match the size of the clothespin. Cut the sandpaper in half, so you have two pieces of the same size. Next, grab some strong glue. Apply a bit of glue to the inside surface of the clothespin, then stick the sandpaper firmly onto it. Hold it in place for a few seconds to ensure it sticks. Now repeat this on the outer side of the clothespin as well, so you cover both surfaces with sandpaper. Make sure you repeat the same steps on the other side of the clothespin. It should look exactly like I'm showing here. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. Now you might be wondering, what is this for? Here's the secret. You just made a perfect homemade knife sharpener. The clothespin holds the sandpaper at an ideal angle for sharpening your knife blade. Place your dull knife between the sandpaper layers of the clothespin and pull it through, moving it back and forth several times. Because of the clothespin's natural shape, the angle is automatically correct, allowing you to restore a perfect sharp edge. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. I repeated this process a few times, and now the blade is ready to be tested. Let's go back to that same chayote. Look at this. Now, with almost no pressure, the knife slices through easily. Smooth, quick, and clean. It's like having a brand new knife again, without spending a single cent on professional sharpening services or buying a new knife. Isn't that incredible? From a simple clothespin, sandpaper, and a drop of glue, you've made a brilliant homemade sharpening tool. I promise you, once you try this, you'll never throw away a dull knife again. Before you throw away those dull scissors, watch this, because in just a few minutes, I'm going to turn these useless blades into razor-sharp tools again, using something you already have at home. It's not foil, it's not a bottle trick, and I guarantee you've never seen this method before. Once you try it, you'll never waste money on new scissors again. Scissors naturally lose their sharpness over time. Every cut on paper, cardboard, fabric, or plastic slowly wears the edges down. Here's a quick example. Watch as these dull scissors struggle to tear through a thin plastic bag. Instead of gliding cleanly, they snag and rip unevenly. It's frustrating, right? Many people try outdated sharpening methods like scraping blades against a glass bottle or endlessly cutting aluminum foil. But these don't always deliver, and sometimes they even damage the scissors further. Today, I'll show you a fast, effective, and surprisingly easy method that really works. And the best part? It's done with items you already have lying around. Step 1. Take your scissors and coat the blades with a generous layer of toothpaste. Make sure to spread it evenly on both sides, and don't forget the inner cutting edges. This is where the real action happens. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Next, grab a porcelain mug. A simple coffee mug will do the job perfectly. But here's where we make the process even more powerful. Sprinkle 2 spoonfuls of salt along the rim of the mug. You can use whatever you have: regular table salt, sea salt, or even pink Himalayan salt. The salt provides just enough grit to enhance the sharpening effect, especially when combined with the toothpaste already on the blades. Now comes the motion. Hold the scissors firmly and glide the blades along the mug's rim from top to bottom. Repeat this several times, then flip the scissors and work on the other side. You don't need heavy pressure. Smooth, consistent strokes are all it takes. With each pass, the blades regain their edge. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. Once you've sharpened both sides, it's time to clean them. Use a paper towel or rinse under running water with a little dish soap. Remove all the toothpaste and salt residue, then dry thoroughly to prevent any rust from forming. And now, the moment of truth. Let's put them to the test. Watch as I cut through a folded plastic bag. Not once, not twice, but 4 layers thick. The blades glide effortlessly, clean and precise, as if I just bought them. The transformation is unbelievable. And here's a bonus. This method isn't just for scissors. You can adapt it for other household blades that have lost their bite, like small kitchen tools, making it an all-in-one solution for keeping edges sharp. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.